Alright guys, so today, to open up this channel, Cool to Know Gaming, it's your boy, Cool One No. Here with my partner in crime, Cool to Know. She's off dealing with the kids for right now, but we have a double box break for you guys. We got a Japanese Strixhaven set drafts. Then we got the Forgotten Realms set. Let's see what we get. So what we're gonna do between her and I is I'm gonna open up half this box. She's gonna come in, she's gonna open up the other half. And in the meantime, I got my, her tablet or AirPad over here. So while she's opening things up or I'm opening things up, so especially with this one, I'll be able to tell what card is which. Though I should know what they are, sometimes I brain fart. So let's get it cracking, guys. And just so you guys see that these are actually sealed boxes, it's got the Wizards of the Coast on it. I wanted to do this for quite some time. I did a video, I believe it was last week, just as a test run to see how it all looked. I did it out in my kitchen. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was awful. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm tired. You know how it is. Let's get all this crap out of here for right now. It's 30 packs in each of these boxes. I'll open up 15 of each. She'll come in and she'll open up her 15. Kind of want to do a little setup to where you guys can see that I'm actually like geeking out over here, but this is gonna be one of the first videos we do. There's my 15. So what we're really looking for is obviously Gnawbone, Tiamat, things like that. Don't get them to school. A friend of mine's already pulled 6 Tiamats out of loose packs going to Walmart and whatnot, which is crazy. I myself have pulled 3 Gnawbones. I had a couple of collector's boxes I had pre-ordered a couple months ago. So let's see what we get to cracking. Already got a list card right from the grip. Also the gold stamps. For these guys, gold stamps, gold signatures. I think they're 2 per box. I think Coldheim was the only one that really didn't do it. There's your land. I think these guys are like every other pack. You have your commons. I'm gonna do my best. I'm just gonna dart through these. Get some uncommons. Let's look at the rares. That's out of place. There's your uncommon. Board class. Check that out. Got that bad boy. Foil. And there's your list card. Put that over there. You see how we're looking on this. All right, we're good. I believe with these guys, there's 2 mythics. There's the big green guy, Tarask, or whatever his name is. And you also have Minx. Like I said, when it comes to the heavy hitters in this set, it's definitely Gnawbone and Tiamat. Tiamat usually for... Nope, it's Red Dragon though. It's awesome artwork. It's your land. Got ourselves a Mimic. Some commons. Oh, 3 commons. Might be a good pack. We'll find out. Uncommons. And we got a Circle of Dreams Druid. Check that out. Hey, good card. We got a white and this. We got a full wizard class. And then what would be your token or your set card. So put that bad boy over to the side. Kind of bumming it today too. Still in my sleeping pants. This is how we do. Kobold. If you look at his artwork for this, dude looks like Master Splinter. I shit you not. Commons. Uncommon, we got full art. Oh man. Hopefully that's a good one. Uncommons, it's common. Common. Eh. Woo! Look at that bad boy right there. Limerith, Doom Desert. Awesome, awesome card. First one I've pulled of this, and it's a full art, or extended art, I think it is. Mythic. That is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. Token. Let's get some of these guys out the way. So we're actually recording this, like I said, in my office / bedroom. It's only a 2-bedroom apartment, so, you know, I'm not like some of these other guys. I'm not bowling like that, you know. So, man, there we go. Look at that full art. Extended art. Extended. I always get them confused. Beautiful, beautiful card. Normally I take these and I put these in with the rares, though, because they're not quite as frequent. Commons, uncommons. They changed these boxes up a little bit. Oh, Voldo. Check him out. Good for Commander. Any token. Pretty repetitive. Hey, did I grab the damn thing? A little nervous too. It's the first time I've ever done a video for any of this stuff, man. I've been buying Magic since I was, 10, 11 years old. A couple friends of mine got me into it when I first moved into this area. So shout out to my man Pat and his brother Steve. Real good guys. Haven't seen them for quite some time. But they were the ones that got me into this hobby. Placement's definitely different. This guy, I think he's good. I think that he's potentially going to explode at some point in time just because of what he does. But we'll see. Some full uncommon. There's some fools in this packs. I noticed that when I had opened up another one of the Japanese Strixhaven the other day. First box I bought of it for the set drafts. I didn't pull very many things. Nothing really noteworthy. No Demonic Tutor, no Time Warp, nothing like that. I think I pulled 6 mythics. Not disappointing. You know, you pay for what you get. Zorn. Those stamp that have been awesome. But the second box I got, unbelievable. I ended up pulling 10 mythics. Incredible. I was ecstatic. Commons. Uncommons, Black Dragon. White Dragon. Wow, right behind it. Check that out. Dragon's Disciple. And look at that. We got a mythic. Another one. That's number 2. That guy. Ooh! Look at that. I wonder if that's worth anything. You gotta be careful with these list cards, because some of these things, man, whew, I put a Thrumming Stone one time, man, and let me tell you what, I was shocked. Card's worth like $35, $40. My pet peeve is everything not being organized. I don't like cards falling all over the place or anything like that too, so. We pull another Planeswalker. It's a Planeswalker box. Look, another set card. Another list card, rather. I haven't pulled one of these gold signatures yet. She'll be the one that pulls them all, watch. Her luck, she got the dummy luck. Lucking Roper. I'm trying to get over there. I guess as time goes on, the nervousness will go away. Blue Dragon. Let's keep that up. Common. Uncommon. He's supposed to be really good too. I mean, if you look at his ability 3, draw 7 cards, yeah, it's pretty dastardly, if you ask me. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that since, was it Planar Chaos, right? Planar Chaos? Future Sight? One of the two. So, yeah. A little bit about myself. Like I said, been playing since I was about 10, 11 years old. Played Star Wars CCG. I was a little bit of a child prodigy back then. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I was obviously the best. If I was, I'd be in the pro circuit. Got another list card. Wow. But, you know, I fall off with it. I get into it. I start going balls deep into it. And then I stop. I wind up selling all my collections, selling off my cards to friends and hobby shops and things of that nature. Then I'm like, dang, why'd I sell that stuff off? And then I see the value of it. And I'm just like, wow, I'm a total idiot. But, you know, it is what it is. Life is life. And sometimes it throws you some curveballs. This card right here, Jay, that's for you, man. That's like the bane of your existence when it comes to these packs. Look at that, Mirage. Urborg Panther. That's crazy. I haven't seen that card since I was a kid too. Keep going off the camera, trying to open these dang on packs. I swear they make them like kid-proof and tamper-proof. Jesus. And you'll see a massive difference between opening these packs as opposed to the Japanese packs. Because the Japanese packs have like the little pull tab where you just pull them down and you're good to go. Owlbear. Hey. Commons. Uncommons. I remember being like that. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is going to be a Planeswalker box, I got a feeling, because this is the second Planeswalker we've pulled. Third Mythic so far. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left out of my side of the box before she comes in and does hers. I'm hoping we can get, I mean, a good 6 Mythics would be cool, you know what I mean? That's probably the generalization, 5 or 6. You know, but if we could hit like 9 or 10, it's a beautiful day. So, Star Wars CCG, going back to that. I'm being a little scatterbrained right now. It was a very, very good game. And I played with a guy, he's one of the best, you know, in the States. And one time I was, back in the day, I don't know if they still make it, Inquest Gamer or whatever. Pardon me, but they had a regionals listing for, it was a light side deck, it was a dark side deck. And I built the deck, and this guy, none of us could beat him. Like, he was just that good. He literally would buy a case of Star Wars, you know what I mean? Just to pull everything he needed. This guy ran 4 Darth Vaders in his deck at the time. I built this deck, and his jaw kind of dropped because he didn't expect, you know, somebody as young as I was. I think I was like, pardon me, 12, 13 at the time. And I beat him, you know? And this was, I want to say a tournament between friends, but it was also an official one because he was a judge and he was doing the moderation of it all. So, when I beat him, that was like the pinnacle of me for card games back then. As you got older, puberty struck, girls, things of that nature. But I've always come back to my loves, my hobbies, you know. Magic Missile, Wizard Class. I've always come back to these card games, man. There he is, right there, Mini in the Muddy. Now, what I want, if I could pull him in this, in a showcase, and I can show you guys, dude looks like Master Splinter. That right there, this card, careful of this one. This one might be the one to hurt some people's feelings sometime in the near future. Especially with Innistrad coming out. And then they released the rest of the sets for 2020 or 2022. Pardon me on that. You know, you got Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, which I was pretty hype about. I didn't like the original Kamigawa sets. Ink Eyes was probably my favorite card out of the entire thing. You know, you had Yumizawa's Jite, however you want to pronounce it. Card was really good. Sensei's Divining Top. A lot of cards that were really defining, especially in like historic and modern and things of that nature. Or, you know, wound up getting banned for that matter, because they were just too good. But Neon Dynasty is going to be really, really cool to see. I can't wait to see what they do with that. And then we're going to the Streets of Capenna, however you say that one. Sorry if I'm butchering these names and some of this stuff, man. This guy, right here, that bad boy, is sought after right now. Me personally, I like Paladin class, but to each their own. I think Paladin class is a very, very strong, incredibly strong control card, especially for white. Then after that, you have, we're returning back home with Magic. Going back to Dominaria. Dominaria United, which is going to be third quarter, they were saying. Which is going to be pretty awesome. And then finally, after all these years, 30 years of Magic, on the 30th anniversary of it, we're going to have the Brothers War. The stuff of nightmares. Hopefully, we'll see a Mishra, we'll see an Urza, both as planeswalkers. They'd be awesome to see, for them to be standard legal, even better. My only worry about these two characters being made into cards, specifically Planeswalkers, is them being... Oh, there he is. Master Splinter. Told you guys. Dude looks like Master Splinter. I'm saying? I'm surprised I even pulled him. Just mentioned him. Huh. But it's going to be really cool to see how they do Phyrexia. How that thing concludes. I know they're doing the Beyond Universes as well. When they're doing, you know, the Warhammer stuff, which I'm really excited over. Because I've been a Warhammer player for a very long time. I wish that was Gold Stamp, man. It's probably my favorite card in the set, to be honest with you. So, Brothers War. Brothers War is, I think, is going to be a beyond phenomenal set. I'm hoping to see some liking this. I'm sure there's going to be a Mox in that set. They can't not have a Mox or some kind of Lotus in it. I know that you got the reserve list, so they'll never reprint Lotus itself, Black Lotus itself, in any iteration, other than to whitewash or to water it down and make it nowhere near as powerful. This card right here is also being slept on. This card is incredibly powerful. And yes, I realized I put the rare over there. You didn't have to do all that, but thank you. I wonder what they're gonna... They'll probably do something with like Karn, being that he's got... I'm not mistaken if the story goes correctly, if I remember correctly, memory serves me right. He's got Urza's Spark in him for the Planeswalkers. Okay. Yeah, I realized I put the rare in there too, Master Splinter. Forsworn Paladin. There was like so much hype from Wizards about this guy. I don't quite see it. I guess because he's a 1-drop 1/1 with Menace. Especially being that he's, you know, black, but we'll see. So we had a little bit of a change of plans. The wife just told me she wants me to finish opening this box and then she's going to come over and she's going to do Strixhaven. So going back to the Brothers War and Dominaria United, these are sets, you know what I mean? This is the beginning, the dawn of Magic, you know? When we all were on Dominaria, when we had Ice Age and Alliances, we had the Dark and things like that, you know? Come on, back, open. That one gold stamp yet here, or gold signature. I already opened up half the box. So. Yeah, I'm on the 16th pack now. So being able to like, hopefully Wizards will take into account, and they will make them. Ooh, double rare pack. Check that out. Long rest. Cards all full. Might be good at some point in time. I'm not particularly fond of this guy either. Yeah, Blink Dog foil. Yay! Don't blink. He's gone. So going back to like the beginning of Magic. Oh wow, these are pull tabs, dude. Wow, the entire time I've been seeing you open these bad boys are pull tabs too. I feel a certain kind of special right now. It's one of the Tieflings. So seeing that, it's going to be really, really historic for Magic. Like I said, hopefully, I mean, they've got to print some kind of iteration of Lotus. You know, not actually the Black Lotus because that's reserved. If they did something like that, oh man, that set would explode. And I guarantee the original Alpha, Beta, and the Unlimited Black Lotus is going to skyrocket in value. But because guys out there that do own it, you know, feel that it shouldn't be reprinted because it ruins the value of it. It doesn't, guys. Trust me, gentlemen. The card's never been reprinted. If they reprint it again, you know, the card's only going to explode in value. Look at what happened with Charizard, going back to the original base set of Pokemon, you know what I mean? First edition bad boy, a friend of mine, the one I shouted out earlier, my man Jay, he was one of the only ones that I knew that ever pulled that card. You know, and how many times have they reprinted it? You know? How many times have they actually reprinted that Charizard specifically? You know what I'm saying? And its first edition version for base set has never lost value. Take note of that, Wizards. Card has never lost value. Actually, if you can get a gem mint, I think it's like 10 or something like that. What was it? That dude, that YouTuber, whatever his name is. This is the one that actually just fought, right? Was that Jake Paul or Logan? Jake Paul. He bought one of them off eBay or whatever for 250 grand, $250,000 for a first edition Charizard, something I pulled that we pulled as kids. Could you imagine that? $250,000, $250,000. Whew. That's insanity. My man shows up, Drizzt Do'Urden, my favorite character on all D&D, man. A Dark Elf Ranger. It's an oxymoron. Awesome card. We got this guy. Oh, and I was talking about the Beyond Universes, and then they're gonna do some of the other things, like Commander Legends 2. I guess but it's gonna be about Baldur's Gate. So, you know, this guy might actually see something. Might explode as an uncommon. If they're doing Baldur's Gate, hopefully they do it justice. I'm still trying to open it up the old way. These are rip tabs. It's a beautiful thing. Oops. Let me see. Still no gold stamp. What's going on here, guys? Wizards, what are you doing to me? I look forward to pulling them guys. I already pulled a full art. Extended art. Mythic.
I was wondering if you pulled anything then.
Yeah.
Well, we had some luck with the
Oh, there we go.
Japanese one.
This card, these lands in themselves are awesome. They are phenomenal. The artwork for them, going back to the modules and how they did them, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. There's a lot in this cube. See, I actually played Neverwinter on the PlayStation as well, too. So, I've been playing D&D since I was probably 13, 14 years old. Some friends of mine from school and whatnot, we all got into it. We had to, before that D&D, started making their own miniatures or giving them out to other companies to make. You know, we had the Rail Parthas, I forget what the name of the artist is, but really, really cool line of miniatures. So that's what we used to use for our D&D characters. The Baldur's Gate Commander's Legends 2 set. From my understanding of it, they won't be reprinting anything from previous sets. So if you don't have your Jeweled Lotuses, I would highly recommend you go back and you start getting them boxes now to try to pull a couple. Jeweled Lotus is literally Black Lotus. Yes, we did. We didn't pull the extended art, the foil one. That's worth like $1,000, and you know. But wish foil. I can see this card going up as well. And there's your token. So when it comes to, like I said, the reserve list, you know, you'll never see a Mox Jet, Mox Sapphire. You'll never see any of these cards ever reprinted because of collectors and Wizards' agreement with these collectors and these guys. So it kind of sucks. I wish that was gold stamped or full or gold signature. And it kind of sucks for some of us that never really had the opportunity, or even if we did have one, to be able to go back. And I don't want to pay $5-10 grand for a damaged one. You know what I'm saying? From Alpha Beta or Unlimited. I don't want to pay, you know, $1 million for a gem for a 10 mint. It's the last thing I want to do. I don't have that kind of money. Mind Flayer. This guy seems like he's going to be pretty useful. Though he enters the battlefield set, I'm not too fond of that. He's still a 2. A 2-drop for a 3-2. This might pop up at some point. I might see some relevancy. So that Jeweled Lotus, though, is literally Black Lotus for Commander. So when we had bought a couple boxes of the Commander set a couple weeks back, I had pulled the Vampiric Tutor. Now, I haven't had a Vampiric Tutor since I was a kid. You know, it's what, originally Visions, if I'm not mistaken. And I know the card is good. It's not Demonic Tutor good, but it's good. So, I pulled that out of my first pack, and I was ecstatic about it. I was like, wow, awesome. You know, obviously none of it was extended. But it's still a $40 card, $50 card, you know, even for Commander. And then she pulled the Jeweled Lotus. And I tell you what, dude, I almost started shit. I was shaking. I was shook. Did I start putting some of these guys in here? Oh well, I'll figure it out. I'm done sorting it. I gotta sort all this crap out later on anyway. So, look at this guy. Phew. Number 4 in the Mythics. I have 2 of this guy in full, just like this though. So, look at that. Whoo, man. Look at that bad boy right there. Yes, sir. A Drizzt with the showcased art and its foil. That's my first one. That is sexy. I'm over here making a mess. Sorry, I'll just clean it up in a little bit. I got a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old, and trust me, can't nothing be worse than them. There we go. We got our first gold signature. It's the Djinn. I don't know what the hell the name of it really is. But you mean a tavern? Did we really? Probably wasn't a good night. Or maybe it was. Usually, if I meet you in a bar, it's probably not going to be a good night. That's why I don't go to bars. I don't do things like that often. Good card as well. Turn uncommon. So I put that with the rares. This guy right here, I know he already started to see play. He's only going to go up. 2-drop for a 3/1 Vigilance that if your opponent controls more lands, you pop this bad boy on the field, you get yourself an extra planes for next turn. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'm not a white player. Personally, I'm more of a control player, so I like my blue-black. And I like green-black. You know, so like the Graveyard Recursion, you know, going back to like Tempest Flock. Yeah, Recurring Nightmare. Survival of the Fittest, you know, parts. Survival of the Fittest is just has exploded in value. $300 a copy. And I remember as a kid pulling so many copies of that card, dude. It's just crazy to see like the cards that I had as a kid and how many copies I had of that stuff and how much it's actually worth now. It just blows my mind. Ooh, I wish that was foil. If that was foil, Treasure Vault. This card's gonna see an increase in value to it at some point. It's extremely good. Look at this. We got another list card. Pegasus Stampede from Exodus. Now, forgive me if I don't remember all the sets, because there were certain times, like I said, in life where I just dipped out and I stopped playing Magic and didn't really keep up on it, you know, because back then our phones weren't like they are nowadays, and, you know, I'm used to my parents, more specifically my mom or my older sister, going out to Walmart and getting you the track phone, you know what I'm saying, where you had to put minutes on it every month. So if you didn't get good grades, your phone got shut off. My phone was always off. I wasn't one of those kids. What the hell? Look at that. What's this about, Wizards? A back-to-back uncommon of the same card. Interesting. There's my man Zorn. Hey! I'm over here knocking stuff over and everything else. So. Monk class. Yeah. It's one of my favorite classes in any game. Check me out in Final Fantasy 14. I'm a monk. Check me out in Diablo 3. I was a monk. Alright, we're down to our last couple packs here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Can we end on a high note? I think we got, what, 4 mythics, 5 mythics so far? I'll do a count in the end before I end this video. And then I'll start another one for her to open up the Japanese Strixhaven. You can probably hear my little ones in the background going crazy. Don't mind them. They're over there playing Roblox. I swear, they're like... There's something else when it comes to the Roblox. Don't mess with the Roblox. Don't mess with the tablet. Otherworldly. Yeah, otherworldly is an understatement. Power word kill. Yo, this card for an uncommon is incredibly hard to pull. I think I already have a playset of them because of the boxes I bought, but I was only pulling one per box. That's how hard that card is to get. It's an iconic card, don't get me wrong, you know. Purple Sword. I love this card.
Sorry. That was my fault. TikTok.
This card right here, incredible. 1 drop, 2 to equip. You're gonna need mana ramp. So, pay 8. You managed to use that Yang T dude. I don't even think it'll work with him because his power's gotta be whatever it is. Do direct damage, good game, GG. This guy right here, I know he's going up in value or went up in value there for a little while. This is the extended art. So, got another mythic though. I'll take that. No Tiamat though. No Gnawbone. But that's okay. We're here to have fun with it and enjoy it.
I got them home.
So they come. Cause that Roblox, man, that's life for them. Warlock class. Power of Persuasion. This guy right here, I've seen a lot of reviews on him. Guys like Bad Boy Gaming and everything else, man, they quite a few guys. Shout out to Joey Moss. Real big fan of his. They love this card. How he flash, put him in, stuff phases out. Have a good day. Got another list card. Got all the list cards. I've only pulled 1 rare so far. That's okay too. I follow a lot of guys on YouTube, you know, Cards with Michael. I can't remember them all right now off the top of my head. Bad Boy Gaming is probably one of my favorites though. Joey Moss is a funny dude, man. What a kind. Looking at the cards, trying to keep the screen up on the tablet over here and gather my thoughts and have some semblance here, but I'm all over the place. It's okay. You guys will get used to it eventually. Dungeon Descent. I'm not particularly fond of this card either, but you know, it's a land. Wizards got a way of making lands. I'm really sad to see the Triomes go out of standard. Cards were beyond phenomenal. It was the first time we ever seen. I can't say it was the first time we've ever seen those kind of lands. That's a lie. But you know, I think they're enemy ones. There we go. Check that out. Whew. I think that's a heavy hitter for it. So $5-6, I think maybe. It's cool to see him though. Gold signature. Now where was I? I don't know. I forget my own name half the time, so it's okay. Player class. Wizard spellbook. And then you token. Alright guys. Last pack. Let's see what we get. Can we pull the almighty Tiamat? Can we end on a mythic? Can we get another Gnawbone? I think the Limerith is probably the highlight of this. But that's... I don't even have one yet, so to pull it and extend it and then foil, hell yeah. There's no extendeds in this one. This card right here, awesome, awesome card as well. Awesome card. We ended with an old Gnawbone. Hell yeah, guys. Look at that bad boy right there. It's not the extended art. It's not the more valuable of them. But that's an old Gnawbone right there if I ain't seen one before. Wow. Awesome box. Awesome, awesome box. That makes 4 Gnawbones I have now. So let's see, we got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. We got 5. And there we have 6. 6 mythics in this box. It's generally about what you get out of them. Pulling that old Gnawbone, And this guy right here in foil, I don't have any sleeves on me right now. They're actually sitting out in the other room in my case full of other things. I got sleeves and all the other stuff out there. I can't complain about this box at all. This box did me justice. It did me good. So for the first part of this, we're done it. You know, thanks guys if you guys sat back and watched it. Listen to me ramble on. My scatterbrainness. Not figuring out what I even got going on. I don't think that card's really worth anything. I'll check it out. But thank you for tuning in. I'm going to end this one. We're going to get to the second box break here in a second. Thanks again.